Hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lizzie, and today I want to talk about spiritual awakenings and what you can expect during a spiritual awakening, and also what I wish I knew prior to my awakening and when I was navigating it as well. So the very first thing I want to talk about is the dark night of the soul. And this is something that I wish I would have known a little bit more about prior to my spiritual awakening, but I do believe that the information comes to you when it's meant to come to you. So the dark night of the soul is basically an intense depressive state where you feel like you don't want to be here anymore, where you feel like you don't belong here on earth anymore. And you question everything. You're literally like, what the is going on? Maybe what triggered this is actually something falling apart in your life. It could be a relationship, a friendship, something happened with your job, you lost your job, whatever it may be. It's going to feel like a part of you is dying, and that's because it is, and that part of you is your ego. But then it's literally going to feel like you're rising from the ashes. That's what it felt like to me. You're feeling all of these feelings, all of these negative emotions are coming up so that they can be released. It's like you're in a cocoon and you're about to turn into a butterfly. You'll emerge from this with a higher transformed state of consciousness. So if you're going through the dark night of the soul right now, I promise you it's going to be okay. It may not be easy, but I do promise you it's going to get better. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is the people that you connect with are going to change. And this doesn't mean that you're going to lose all your friends. This means that you're just going to be more picky about who you want to spend your time with, who you actually want to be in your life. Because as your consciousness grows, you start to realize that you just want those meaningful relationships in your life, and your interests are going to change too. You're going to start learning about things like angel numbers, or you're going to be more interested in astrology, learning about your spirit guides. Your intuitive abilities are going to expand, and it may be hard to connect with your friends like you once did before. For example, prior to my spiritual awakening, I used to party all the time. Every weekend, I feel like I would go out and drink with my friends, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that looking back on it now, I was really living from my ego, because now I think about how I live my life and I'm like, I do find balance in socializing with my friends, but I also make the time to do what I genuinely enjoy doing. Not because so-and-so wants me to do it, or not because I feel like society wants me to do it, but because I want to do it. So I'm living more truly from my heart. Also, some of your friends may not be spiritually awakened yet, so it may be hard to talk to them about the things that you're experiencing without feeling crazy or without feeling like they have no idea what you're talking about. I know all I wanted to do was to share my knowledge and share my experience throughout my spiritual journey with the people that I love, but I had to reel it in sometimes because I knew it wasn't going to resonate with everyone. And that's okay. Not everyone is going to understand what you're going through, but that's okay. So I did end up growing apart from some people, but I truly believe that whoever is meant to be in your life will stay in your life. And the universe also brought me people that I could connect to spiritually, that I could have conversations about what I was experiencing with. And this is because as your vibrational frequency changes, whoever doesn't align with that frequency anymore is going to slowly trickle out of your life, and whoever does is going to come into your life. I remember in the beginning of my spiritual awakening, I went to my friend's engagement party, and at that engagement party, I was talking to one of my old friends from college, and we were just talking about life, and then the conversation turned into talking about angel numbers and talking about seeing synchronicities and signs from the universe. And in my heart, I just knew that the universe brought us together to talk about that stuff because we were at the same vibrational frequency and we were also experiencing the same things. So yeah, you really never know what someone else may be experiencing, but it's really cool to see the universe work its magic because that was a really meaningful experience for me. Now, the third thing that I want to talk about is kind of an extension of what I was talking about in number 2, but it's that your interests are going to change because they really are. You're going to start becoming more interested in things that are related to maybe astrology or chakras or meditation, health and fitness, manifestation, things that are going to help guide you to becoming your highest self. You may also feel a call to serve humanity in some capacity and to figure out what your true purpose here on earth is at this time, to figure out what really lights you up inside. And that's really why you're here. It's to live your soul's purpose, because when you're lit up inside, you help spread love and light to those around you, and that helps raise the vibration of the whole planet. And lastly, the fourth thing that I want to talk about is that your spiritual awakening is going to be a roller coaster of emotions. You're going to experience some beautiful, wonderful things. You're going to experience the highest of highs, but you're still going to have some down days. But don't be scared about the down days, because you're going to learn how to navigate them better. There are still moments when I am like, what on earth am I doing here? This past week, I was literally like, wow, wouldn't it be easier if I just wasn't awakened, if I just didn't know about all this jazz and I could just live life on autopilot? No, absolutely not, because then I remember that I am a spiritual divine being that came here to have a 3D experience, to create my own reality and to awaken to this magical world that we live in. I mean, truly, life has become so much more beautiful since I've awakened, because I am so much more deeply connected to whatever it is that I'm experiencing. And I also know that I can always call upon my angels and my spirit guides and the universe for guidance and support whenever I'm feeling off or down or just need that extra love and light. And that's a wrap for this video. I hope that this video helps bring you a better understanding about what to expect during a spiritual awakening. And if you're someone that's going through a spiritual awakening right now, I just want to say welcome to the other side. You are unique and beautiful and magical in your own way, and you're here for a reason, so don't ever forget that. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to show it some love by giving it a like and leave a comment down below on anything that you want to talk about. I would love to hear about your spiritual awakening and what you've learned. What are some things that you've experienced as well? Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. My goal is to create a high vibe, loving community here on YouTube, and I would love for you to be a part of it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you all very, very soon. I'm sending you all so much love and so much light. Bye.